Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Josh Allen and the Miami Dolphins taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the New England Patriots.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Miami Dolphins. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the first Wyoming quarterback to go in the first round, standing 6'5", it's Josh Allen.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down, run coverage excellent there from position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus, tackling the runner for a loss?
They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. On play action, Allen rolling to his left. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 50 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Waddle, the motion man right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
Now they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner, turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, back to Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Achane here. They stay on the ground. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Season, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So out come the Patriots here to get their first shot on offense. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
This week, such an important one for his entire offense, but for him especially. He wants to start this new season off strong. He's got big plans for this year. Wants it to be one where he finishes among the league's best while leading his team to the postseason. A strong opening week is a great start to that and can create momentum that carries over not just to next week, but the next few weeks as well. A rising tide raises all ships. And if he can start this season off strong, his offense will benefit.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35. Mike McDaniel, he's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call, and out comes a challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to.
Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one, as that now will wind up an incomplete pass. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Oh, God. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A first down and then some. 36 yards. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is where they'll stick.
So the challenge there unsuccessful, and that means that he'll be out of challenges for the remainder of this ball game. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Tua to throw again. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Looking to pass. Tua able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Patriots. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And this is taken in at the 5. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's first and goal. They'll run. Achane. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Devon Achane. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to move back in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilton, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. Now Tua. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Up the middle they go. Hilton, and he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Hilton, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. From midfield, here's Tua. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Pats have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's Hollywood Marquise Brown who finishes it off with the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here,
and this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
They'll run it. Achane with it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Dolphins have yet again retaken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. New England's offense set to go. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal. Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. He finds his man complete. It's Alexander. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now a 2nd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls.
Have a chance to scan the field there. Felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He's got it to Hilton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first.
All right, we will save the week one. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
2 now on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. A big play there for New England. 48 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's it.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns, and the Patriots have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it with Achane. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Steps away. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he uncorks a deep one here. But that one falls incomplete.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. In motion left, Hardman. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Waddle, the motion man right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Jalen Waddle. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
On play action, Allen. They'll roll him out right. This will be caught. It's Waddle. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen on the move to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On second down, Tua. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Now a handoff up the middle. Hilton takes it to about the 37. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Hollywood Brown, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Marquise Brown, 76 yards. And the Patriots are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point safely through, and the lead now up to 14. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
That's laid out deep for Rice. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating, because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there, but it's going to be 2nd down. Allen. He'll buy some time right. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully. Changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdowns.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. That'll give them 8 that time. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Here's a give up the middle. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 35-yard line. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Tua now on 1st down. And the catch made by Hilton. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. And again, it's Tagovailoa. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 3rd and 2. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Josh Allen in the offense now. Down by 10. A little over 20 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Throwing, Allen. Rolling to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Here's Allen. They'll roll him out right. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it.